I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is today we're watching more analog horror, which you guys seem to love. The bad news is that we're watching analog horror, which scares the crap out of me. And this isn't just any analog horror, this is a series by Dr. Nowhere. Their channel has 800,000 subscribers, and this series, the episode 1 has 11 million views. This is called the Toe Concept. So I'm gonna try my best to figure out what the heck is going on here. But with all that being said, let's check out Concept Toe number 1. Oh god, it really feels like he's trying to break out of my monitor. And I don't like it. Oh my god, he's like really cracking the screen. Is he on the toilet? I think he might be on the toilet. Because I've been there, buddy. I understand exactly what is going on. Okay, I can't lie, of all the analog horror that we've watched, that was probably the weirdest one. I mean, definitely creepy. It wasn't that scary, though. As far as lore goes, the only thing I can think of is the dude is having a tough time on the toilet. And I'm not trying to, like, make the vibes like, oh, fun and games. I get this is scary, and I want to keep the vibes that way. But, it's like, what else could have that possibly have been, you know?
Hello?
And he's back. Oh my god, he just said hello.
What do you want? What do you want?
Oh no, he's just saying hello. I hate that.
Please go away. Please go away.
What is it saying?
Go.
Nah, it's trying to break out. It really wants to break out. What is it even in? Is it inside of a TV? Oh! No, I just got the... Nah, I got goosebumps. No. No. Okay, what is that? That's really sus positioning there. I literally said that analog horror is like not jump scary at all. I got jump scared twice in that one video. I'm understanding why this is like the most viewed analog horror now. The first one, I was like, why does that have 11 million views? What am I watching, bro? But now this is gonna get weird. So this end screen here says the body appeared untouched. What does that even mean? What body? I think what I'm assuming is that this is maybe some sort of like crime report, and the police detailed that the body, the POV that we were watching, I'm assuming the guy died, but his body appeared untouched. I'm assuming the guy died of a heart attack. His heart was beaten out of his chest, and that would explain why his body appeared untouched. All right, let's check out Concept Toe number 3. Oh, it's another TV. Time to rise and shine. Okay. Is the thing back in the TV? Good children are up bright and early. Good children play pretend. Is this like some sort of daycare? Alright. Some child drew Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Good children do not play with their food until it is all gone. Who that? Who that be? I don't like that. Good children make friends. For governmental personnel watching only. Hello. What was that? Nah, I'm getting the chills. Hello. Yo, what's up? It's been like forever. Okay. Seriously thought you were dead or something. Look, we've been friends for a while now. Yes. Best friends. Dominic 9999. Yeah. Hey look, I know it's none of my business, but it feels like you've been acting really distant lately. You've been going through something? If so, I'm here for you and you can talk to me, man. Okay. Like I said, none of none of my beeswax, and you don't have to say nothing. But do you need something? Face call, please. Video call? No, I don't wanna. It's almost 1 a.m. where I'm at, man. Whack time zones, remember? Please now. Dude, what if this is the guy from the video number 2 that got attacked by the thing in the TV, and he didn't actually die, but now he just possessed? Is there any way that we could figure out if that dude's name was Dominic? Seriously, are you good? Like I said, I'm here if you want to talk. I know you started that new school recently, and it was whack. Okay, yes. Talk face. Hey, seriously, I can't. Really sorry, but tomorrow, please let me friend. Dude, this guy's clearly something's wrong with him. He's missing spaces, he's putting periods in the middle of sentences. Seriously, are you alright, Dom? Oh my, nah, I hate this. Dom getting the chills. Nah. Whoa, okay, please. Not cool, man, what the heck? Please just be quiet as possible, like whisper. Yes. My mom's a light sleeper, remember? Starving. Help. What do you mean starving? What do you mean starving? Nah, though, I swear, if this is a weird heckin' prank. Hated those. They would never... Dude, this feels real. I know it's not, but like... Oh my god, bruh. What? None of it makes any sense. That's what I'm saying! Everything inside was wrong. That is so creepy, bro. Bruh. Oh my god. What is that thing? It's so... I guess it possesses people because that was Dominic. Or it at least got access to Dominic's phone. And obviously can speak and knows English. Although it does talk like a 3-year-old child. So does that mean now that the guy that was talking to Dominic is now possessed too? Did he break through the dude's phone and get him? Is he about to break through my monitor? I don't know if I can watch this. I don't know if dude, I feel like this thing's about to smash through my monitor. Or your TV. Or your phone. Whatever you're watching too. I think that we all might be cooked here, boys. But anyway, this is the final video of the series that's been released so far, at least. I don't know if there's going to be more. But this last one actually has a different name. It's not called Concepto 4, but instead, it's called Smiledhood Conception. I believe it is part of the same series. That's what I was told, at least. Let's check it out. And it does have... Nah. Whoa. Wait, so we're inside the TV now. Maybe this is his world. So far, we've only seen him inside of like that weird, creepy wallpaper room. But maybe there... Maybe there actually is a whole room... Nah, bro, nah. Who's this guy? Is that Dominic? Okay, we're at a beach. How are there flowers on the beach? I don't know why that's my question. I should have 1,000 other questions than that. This actually feels like a pretty nice and peaceful world. I can't even lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I hate this. I'm getting that feeling like something's behind me again. What is this, like, beating heart doing, bro? What does it mean? What does it all mean? This, okay. It just feels like this world is possessed or something. It has a virus. It has a curse. Who, like, what is the, ew, see, that room is so creepy, and he is with the heart, too. Is that his heart? He's touching it. Yeah, it does look like he's pumping into him. No, it's black? Bruh. This guy definitely knows some things. Did he like create it or something? Maybe that's...
What else is there to say about Arlo Bloom?
What? No, it's him. Look at this guy. This guy. So this guy just slowly turned into him. But how? But why? Nah, I got the chills again. I really hate this. I really do not. I don't like this at all. I do not. These are some of the scariest short films I've ever watched. And to be honest, I don't know how much more that I can do. However, you guys love them. So let's check out another one. This one's called The Parasite That Tortures You From Inside. This is a short film that centers around our protagonist, Fran Keel. But there's something off about that character. He's an isolated hypochondriac. And a hypochondriac is somebody who is incredibly fearful of them being sick. And in this situation, he's trying to manage this fear and this sickness while he's isolated and alone. And eventually, he gets confronted by an evil presence that is tied to his illness. So let's find out together. Okay, this is already creepy. There's no sound. See, this is... Nah, I already don't like this, bro. This is another analog horror video. We've checked out a bunch of these in the past. And they are so creepy every single time, bro. So he lives on a farm. He's super isolated. Like, he's not in an apartment building in his room alone. There might not be anyone else within miles of him. Why is there like stitches in his belly? It looks like he got ran over by a tractor and then stitched himself up alone. And what is wrong with his face? Is that his nose? Who makes these, bro? So he's sitting there, no TV, next to a fireplace with no fire, no wood in it, nothing. If I get jump scared, I swear I'm gonna freak out. Is that blood? Or maybe it's just raining outside. That could... What did I get myself into? This is disgusting. Is this real? Is this like a real condition? Like, obviously people don't have their bellies open up like that, but I think like this is based off of true emotions and feelings that some people have. This is so creepy, bro. Oh my God. Fran Keel, that's him. So this is all an analogy or like a metaphor. So he actually is reaching for his pills normally, but I guess like in his head when he reaches for his pills, it's like painful for him and like he like doesn't want to do it, but he feels like he has to. That's what I'm getting out of this. I could be way off, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, this is freaking me out. I really don't like this. What was that? Like, there's like a person inside of him. Oh, he keeps looking at the campfire or the fire pit. Now there's another drop. I think he knows what it is. What is he doing? He put the lamp on his head, the lampshade. I think that he knows what's gonna come out of that, and he doesn't want to face it head on. Those are lungs, bro. What? I don't even know what's happening, but I'm getting the chill. Like, I have goosebumps everywhere. This is so freaky, bro. This is so freaky. Who watches these? Like for fun? It's giving me like, I don't like this. I really don't like this. Apparently, this is a real condition. I did a little bit of digging before going and watching this video, just so I'm a little bit informed as to what I'm getting myself into. And this hypochondriac, it's a real thing. And this is sort of like a depiction of what that feels like for some people. He feels really, really sick all the time and is terrified of the feeling. It's like a double sickness in a sense. Was that like a chimney sweeper? It is, yeah. Oh my god, what's gonna be in there, bro? This is definitely an analogy. He's like looking into his own soul, I bet. And there's gonna be something in there. Oh my god. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. That's another analogy. Look, there's like evil. Oh my god. Nah, that was like evils creeping in. This is like evils creeping in and there's only a little bit of light left. And that's like his hope. But like the darkness, the fear that he's feeling inside of him of this sickness that's overwhelming him is winning. It is winning the battle. And this on the right here is just like the sliver of hope that is still in him. And he needs to bring this back. He needs to overcome adversity. And he needs to win this battle. But I don't think that he will, boys. I can't even lie. It's not looking good.
There's a storm coming, friend. You know they'll never find out what's wrong with you.
Buddy's cooked.
And even if they did, they're just gonna make you sicker. The doctor just wants to lie to you. They're gonna keep pumping you full of things that fix one problem and then make a worse one.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I know some people where that's pretty real. Like, I've had some friends, I still have friends who feel like they're sick, whether it be anxiety, depression, whatever it may be, and they go and get medicine, and they feel like the medicine is making it worse. Like, it makes other problems for them, and it's like a never-ending loop of like, yeah, it might fix one problem, but then makes 10 other problems, and it seems like that's what this guy's going through. Like, he knows he's sick, but he's scared to take medicine. It has a chance to make him way more sick in 10 other ways.
You can go over there, and I'll just try and shove more medicine down your gullet. There's a storm coming, friend, and you'll be all alone inside your house when it gets here. Every drop on your roof will remind you there's no one to share the comfort with. How does it feel to know that you'll be alone with me?
That's him.
You remember our deal, don't you? You should be grateful to even be here.
No. I can't stop getting the chills. It's like perpetual chills over and over and over again. Oh my god. I think you lost, bro. Yeah, I think you lost the battle. Oh wait! He's fighting! He's ripping it out of him! I think you... Oh, no, nope, I was gonna say I think he won. I think that's gonna be an L, boys. I think he lost that battle. That's so sad. And now that's him as like the fungus. which is a metaphor for like all the people who have gone through the same situation and have succumbed to it. Yeah, that was freaking weird. But what if the infection didn't stop with just one person? What if there was an infection that spread to the masses? A fungus that took over your muscles, forcing you to smile at all times. Welcome to the Smiling Tapes. If you're unfamiliar with analog horror, it's pretty creepy. The format is typically like VHS style, like 70s vibes of footage, and it just goes over a really creepy story. The Smile Tapes in particular, you guys have been asking me to watch for a while now, and I've pushed it back for a while because, well, I've heard about these tapes, and I've heard that they're very, very scary. With that being said, though, let's check out the Smile Tapes and do our best to not get scared.
This message is broadcasted to raise awareness of a new drug in circulation. The Smile drug. We advise for you to stay away from any person suspected to be under its influence. For the past few months, we have received over 500 deaths related to the drug. The drug itself has not been scientifically investigated. Its most obvious effects are mania, uncontrollable laughter, violent fantasies, and the alleged smile in which the drug was named after.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I'm literally not trolling at all. The second that thing popped up, it chills, like goosebumps, all up and down my arm. What am I doing? What are we doing? There's something about smiling in particular that freaks me out. I think the scariest movie of all time, at least that I've seen, is Smile 1. Smile 2 is pretty scary too. There's just something about doing all that. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Nah, no. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Come on. Let's lock in.
How do you ensure your safety outside? Avoid dark alleys since most reported deaths happened near or in a dark alley. If you hear suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person. Once the person notices you, it will begin pursuit. Do not interact. You will most likely be...
I got the chills again. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Now the Smiling Tapes, or the Smile Tapes, they do come in different volumes. I don't know if that was volume 1, and now we're switching to volume 2. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I just keep getting the chills. Smile Investigation Journal. Issue number 1. Initial observation. Just don't show me people smiling. Substance is made of spores from an unidentified species of fungus. So that's what the drug is made out of. Risk of accidental intake is very high. That's a problem. Alright. Patient 1, patient 2. Oh my gosh, wait. I think they're gonna give them the drug just to see what happens. Brought to the emergency room on the same day, complaining about severe headache and acute facial cramps. None of the medicine helped. Well, maybe they accidentally got some of it in their system. They were taken to the laboratory for observation. Oh God. Stage 1, week 1. Patients begin to smile with some resistance. So they don't even want to smile. They're literally trying not to smile. Patient suffered meningitis. Isn't that a tooth thing? Patients remain sane. Oh, they're getting like tooth decay, I guess. I think that's what meningitis is. Something like that. Don't make him smile more. No, Nah! Any resistance have been subdued by the fungus. Bruh! Nah! What do we do? Oh my, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I don't know. Like some people have like a fear of spiders. Some people have a fear of holes. I think I have a fear of smiles. I have smile-itis. No, I don't. I have smile phobia. I'm smile phobic. Don't smile around me. It freaks me out. The worst part is I'm seeing all this twice because I have another monitor over there that's showing me that I'm recording and it's showing what I am recording and it's the same screen. So I'm looking at the same screen twice. Now I got 4 people smiling in my face and it's really making me uncomfortable. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm so freaked out. I'm scared something's behind me. Like why do I do this? Faces begin to contort to a wide grin. Tell me it doesn't get worse than that. That's as bad as I can look at. I actually can't look at worse than that. Patient's behavior becomes predatory. Hey, yo. Do not take them around schools. Manic laughter begins. I got the chills again. This is freaking. I can't do this. The patients were then locked in a room. I can't do this. I can't do this. I know I've said that about other analog horror. I can't. I don't like, no, it doesn't get worse. Tell me it doesn't get worse. Fungus has permanently damaged facial tissue. I'm not sure. I'm actually getting the chills every single time, leaving a severely contorted face. Despite extensive nerve damage, the fused muscles maintain his expression. Bro. If ever the patients recover, a face transplant is required for reintegration. I wonder what's going on. So this is like a muscle spasm essentially in their face. Like their muscles are doing things that they don't want them to do. I wonder if any other muscles are doing that as well. It seems like the fungus is able to control their entire facial expression. And there's actually some funguses in real life, in this world, that can take over your brain and control you. Now, it's not actually effective on humans, but it does happen to a lot of insects like ants and beetles and things of that nature. All right, here we go. Vocal cords have stopped functioning due to extreme strain. So they're laughing so much that their vocal cords have eroded. Awesome. What do they sound like now? Can they even make noise at all? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that. Patient's behavior and motor functions begin to decline. So like mentally, they're gone. Towards the later part of the stage. No. What? Just end them already. I don't want to see. Oh, rapid subscene visible in patients. Subscene. Patient has completely lost resemblance from past self. Yeah, bro. Didn't that dude have long hair earlier? Did he lose his? Is he balding? Do I have this thing? Brain is in the late Alzheimer's stages. Patient 2 did not live to the stage. Bro is literally balding from this thing. That's making me think I have it too. Wait, am I balding that bad? Guys, be honest with me. Am I balding that bad? Because I get made fun of all the time for it. I'm just giving you 1 second to look. Bruh. Is it that bad? Is it that, like, this is why I wear a hat all the time, because I'm very insecure about it. My friends tell me I have a giant forehead. I got a McDonald's ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He's scary. Look, his eyeballs are huge too. He's got big ol' eyeballs. Patient 1 passed away with 6 weeks into his admission. Now, did they take the drug on accident or on purpose? That's what I want to know. Because in the beginning, fungus found in brain cells. Because in the beginning, it said it was like highly contagious, essentially. High concentrations of the fungus are found. Suggestion. I think I have the fungus. I can't read. Oh, no, I'm tweaking now. It's something happened to me halfway through this video. My brain function has significantly declined. I can't even read anymore. All right, no, let's dial in. Let's lock in. I'm actually not messing around anymore. Here we go. Suggesting complete control over it. Okay, so the fungus took complete control over the brain, apparently. 30 minutes into the autopsy. Tell me he wakes up or something crazy. A sudden burst of gas came out of the patient's mouth. It was initially thought to be gas. Or what was it? Figured to be spores from the fungus. Nah! 2 more medications were present in the room. They may have inhaled the spores. Nah! They have been quarantined. No. 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 Sean G. No, dude. Excerpt. December 24th. No, bro. So the patients died. I went out for groceries. And this strange man threw flour at me on my way home. I was more weirded out than I was mad. Anyways, I'm taking Max to the vet tomorrow. He's been quiet for days, bro. And I'm worried. Wait, so he has a dog named Max. I wonder if dogs can get it too. I had this vivid dream where I was flying through space. It's like I became one with the universe. Then I saw a man. Jesus! And I woke up. And I was naked. That was not Jesus. Max has been feeling better. He began to bark again. I feel relieved. Where is this going? I had a very similar dream yesterday. I flew through a colorful space. I forgot who I was. Yeah, buddy, fungus is taking over. Then I saw him. He smiled. Guys, I can't do this. Nah, guys, I can't do this. Log 34. I've been having the same dream for the past week. And it's kind of worrying me now. Does this mean something? A change in my life? I couldn't stop thinking about it all day. Whoa, wait, there was an extra line in there that they cut away real quick. That was some code at the bottom there. I don't know what that means. Log 35. My face won't stop twitching. And I'm having a migraine right now. This may be the worst one so far. So he's been having multiple migraines. It could just be stress. No, bro, you are being fungused. So I told my professor I couldn't attend this week. The problem too is doctors can't even help him. Literally, doctors can't even help him. It's been 4 days since migraines and twitches began. I am in agony. I will go to the doctor. There's nothing they can do, bro. I want to know what happened to the other doctors that got fungused on from the previous guys. They told me it was just stress and electrolyte imbalance. Okay, buddy. Just take pain meds and relax. And stay high. Yeah, drink some water. That's the advice she's getting. Just drink some water. Actually, it does make sense for the migraines, but how about the muscle spasms and the fact that he can't stop smiling? Oh my god, bro. Log 41, December 18th. 1994. My face hurts. It feels like someone is pulling the sides of my mouth up. It's getting harder to blink. Oh yeah, their eyes get wider too. The pills don't work. Oh my gosh. Sorry to keep pausing it. I know it's like kind of ruined the mojo a little bit, but I'm just realizing. So this guy was like walking his dog or walking home from school or whatever, and he said some guy threw flour at him. He was mad. What if that wasn't the flour though? Maybe this is obvious to many people, and like me realizing this now, you're like, dude, finally you realized you freaking idiot. But I'm now just realizing that wasn't flour. That was the fungus. Anyway, December 22nd. It's been a couple of days. Oh, it's cooked. Buddy's cooked. Yep. Oh wait, Max is the dog. Max passed away. I don't understand. So, okay, so dogs can be affected. He was doing just fine yesterday. Well, dogs can't even really smile, can they? So, I guess you don't really see the effect on the puppies. Oh, that's so sad. And he can't stop smiling either. Bro has to bury his dog and has to smile. My friends say I look a lot happier recently. I am not. Bro's literally digging a hole for his dead dog, smiling. That sucks. Behind this forced smile, I'm suffering, bro. Both physical and mental anguish. I feel like that could be a metaphor, bro. A lot of people are probably going through that, but in a different way. Doctors were stumped by my illness. Log 44, December 26th. I am happy. I feel full of energy. I felt the man's aura. He changed me. Nah, he's gonna start laughing or something. He's gonna do it for the better. This is where they start laughing. I'm happy. Nah, nah, fungus took over. Oh, I'm getting the chills. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. He told me sometimes a quest to fulfill, abandon a brand new life in a better place. This is I guess the fungus talking to him, really. World's too unbearable for a simple man like me. Too much vice, too much sadness. But I have the powder to fix this. Nah, bro. No. Everyone I see shall become happy. Oh my god. So, okay, so then they get brainwashed to spread it too. I hope I make you happy, I'm assuming it. Nah, don't do the gas, gunk, sibbly goobly juice all over me, okay? Nah. He got arrested. Mass homicide. So he just killed a bunch of people. Awesome. Unbelievable. Details. Perpetrator was armed with a knife. He had a grotesque facial expression. Alright, it's a bit rude. Suspected of being under the influence. Police officers were not able to subdue the man. He wounded one of the officers and committed relentless violence. The officers were forced to shoot him dead. Aftermath. 17 casualties. Oh my gosh. 10 injuries. How many deaths? Wait. Is it wait, a casualty is a death, right? So 17 deaths and 10 injuries? Jeez. What is this next? What am I looking at now? Do I look beautiful? What is that, bro? Is that Sean? Wait, this isn't real, right? Like, I'm in a happier place now. How is he still talking? How is he still talking? He's dead! He smiles. I have a feeling like anyone who interacted with Sean just at the end is now also gonna get fungus on. Like the police officers that like tackled him to the ground, they're probably all fungused up. What is that? Is that a snake?
Welcome to Far History, where we explore Earth's huge past. Today, we ask the question, where did life originate? Well, there are a bunch of theories surrounding this, so let's get right into it. Our first theory is abiogenesis, life from no life. It proposes that organic beings originated from non-living matter in hydrothermal vents. This creates a chemical soup that may have caused a reaction, creating the simplest forms of life. In the last episode, I told you that the Earth was literally hell. So how could life survive in such conditions? Well, Earth only stayed hell until oceans appeared around 200 million years since the Earth's formation. Water is the most important ingredient to life. Without it, life would have never flourished, and also helped cool the Earth down to a relatively comfortable 212 Fahrenheit. Thanks for me. Now this theory is a bit more far off, but it's the most interesting. It suggests that life came from another world and exists throughout the universe. When asteroids or other space dust hit a fertile planet, some of its debris gets ejected back into space, possibly containing life forms. Around 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the Earth experienced a late heavy bombardment, possibly indicating that life may have arrived from those asteroids.
I actually have heard of that theory before. No idea what it's called, but like, That does low-key make a little bit of sense because a lot of comets are actually made out of water and they're actually like giant ice balls. There's a couple theories out there that life came to Earth like through a comet, for example, and that kind of started the whole, you know, butterfly effect of life. It's hard like watching these analog horror videos and like trying to figure out, okay, like what is real, what's not real, what do I believe, what do I not believe? But I think that actually is a theory, what he just said. Like that's a real theory. All right. It's getting real weird now. November 4th, 1994. Oh my god, bro. I don't like this. I don't like this. Faint signal detected 19 miles south of Chidinulula. Faint signal. Oh, that's California, looks like. Is it? Actually, no, I don't know what that is. I don't live in California, so. We started to notice a pattern. These signals are only heard at night. Well, it's just past midnight now.
18, 26, 15, 19.
Hold on, sometimes... Oh, captions are unavailable. Sometimes in these videos when things are really mumbled and distorted, you can put captions on and it'll help you out, but they turned them off. Gosh darn it. What is he? Let me try to really listen and figure out what he's saying. Because he's probably saying something like actually important. 2? AG? DMD6? AG? 5G? 46? 9? Bro, he's yapping. He's just yapping. Quit yapping, bro. 25? 8? 19? It's a bunch of numbers and letters. Okay. 8 minutes later. No, 7 minutes later.
9, 10, 15, 24, 2.
Where is this, like... This has to be a person saying this. Like, that's obvious. That can't be fungus that's saying numbers and letters. 12:45 in the AM.
2, 18, 26, 15, 19, 17, 20, 18, 2.
I feel like I should be able to figure something out here, but I got nothing, boys. I cannot even lie at all.
22, 2, 6, 22, 15.
It's just a bunch of numbers. I, A, 8, 21, 21. Like, what am I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all of this info. This is not helping me at all. Don't do it again. Now it's just making me mad. Now you're rage baiting me if you do this again. 17, 24, 26, 16, 19, 8, 10. If he's making me say some, like recite some code that pops out a genie in a bottle and Shaquille O'Neal pops up in my room, I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll find out whoever made this video. I will defecate in a jar and send him to his house. If that happens, that better not happen.
9,
8, 9. No, we're not doing it again, right? We're done. No. What?
16.
Getting louder.
26.
That's the only thing I've gotten from this is that it's getting louder.
8.
I've got nothing from the numbers or letters, only the louderness.
6. 8. 16. 6.
This guy's a professional yapper.
26. 17. 17.
70. He's actually getting... That's a pretty big number relative to the others. Are his numbers getting bigger? What does that mean? Apparent end of session. Bro. What on earth? Only radio static can be heard after this for the rest of the night. And does this happen every night? Is this a reoccurring thing? A numbers station. We've still yet to decipher these cryptic messages. Me too. I have no idea what we're doing here. What does this have to do with the fungus? Nah, like... No, we're not doing jump scares. Oh! Almost 1,500 deaths as of October. 5,000 hospitalizations. Okay, so some people are surviving? Or are they all about to die? Fungus. After extended observation, it's shown that the fungus is deemed unstable and prone to mutation. Scientists fear that this may result into more variations of the disease. Transmission. Bro, they kind of look like little smiling faces. I'm not even gonna lie. The fungus naturally transmits around 2 billion spores. The spores are released through the closest orifice of the host. Oh, what's happening? Anyone with 10 meters are at risk of contracting the disease. 10 meters is like 30 feet, by the way, for all you Americans. These spores can linger for about as long as 30 hours. Moreover, there have been reports of people intentionally, I don't know, getting it? The fungus, making the fungus more difficult to contain. They have been called spore puffers by the citizens. Police are currently patrolling areas known for frequent spore puffing. So people are intentionally puffing the spores. Source and emergency. The exact source of the fungus is still unknown. Good Lord have mercy. The fungus first appeared as a new drug being sold in the black market, and was only brought to public attention after the New Year's homicide. The Gomez homicide. Yeah, that's the one that we learned about earlier. People saw that and went, yeah, give me some. I want what the guy who just murdered 17 people is having. What is wrong with people? And the sad thing is, I feel like that would be real. Like, I would not be surprised if that would happen in real life, where people see someone else do that and then they would go like, oh yeah, I want that too. Give me some of that. The world's crazy, man. The world's crazy. All right. Police searched Gomez's apartment. Did they find the dead dog? They found a journal that dates from January. Oh, they found a journal. Nice. Nice. That's good, actually. That's good. We read his whole journal. Evidence implies that Gomez was infected at December 4th, as the victim was spore puffing. Accidentally, though, someone threw flour at him, which was the spores. He appears to develop delusions toward the new year before descending into a violent killing spree. Gomez died around stage 2, the most common stage a person dies at. The other. just makes me so uncomfortable. And I'm doing this at night too. It's 10:30 p.m. Why am I doing this? Like, seriously. No, actually, seriously. What is wrong with me? I have some serious issues. Are any of you guys watching at night? Let me know. Let me know if you're watching this at nighttime, like right before bed. If you are, you're a psychopath. Just like me. Welcome. Oh my God. All right, here we go. The morgue has been quarantined since the last incident. They didn't say anything about Max, bro. Shout out Max. Poor Max. The two Mordicians. Sorry, the two Mordicians closest to the body displayed minimal symptoms. Proper safety measures were not maintained at the time of the incident. Protocol was made stricter to ensure safety when handling a smile patient.
Fellow Americans. For the past few months,
Bill
our
Clinton?
citizens have been under attack by a new and deadly force, a fungus that affects the minds of our citizens and causes them to kill other people. Our scientists and police forces have been making efforts to contain and treat the infected, but it's only had a minimal effect. I have also declared an emergency in San Diego City, so I now advise every citizen to stay inside. If we don't act now, this may escalate into a countrywide epidemic. We may possibly deal with hundreds of thousands of deaths. I wouldn't want that on my citizens. I hope we are able to get through this. Thank you.
Wait, this wasn't real, right? This is made up. But that's Bill Clinton, our former president. Surely he was talking about something else. That's not about the smiling. That's not about the smile tapes. That's about something else. I'm just telling myself that. There's no way. There's no way. We're good. That's out of context. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Where do... Oh my God. Oh.
Following message is transmitted at the request of the San Diego County Emergency Management. San Diego and Tijuana are under attack by the infected. An estimated 8,000 people have been infected and are currently causing havoc in the streets. Shelter in place immediately or risk your life. Lock and barricade your doors and windows. Prepare to isolate and...
No, what did that say? They are... Oh, I don't want to keep reading. Stronger than you
Prepare
think.
to isolate and manage your resources. Be vigilant and wear protective equipment to avoid breathing in the spores. The President has ordered the National Guard to San Diego.
This is not real. 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 You're a grown man. You're 27 years old. You're an adult. You're a grown man. You're 27 years old. You're an adult. You're a grown man. You're 27 years old. You're an adult. You're a grown man. You're 27 years old. You're an adult. This is not real. Why does it look like a creepy grandma at the bottom of that door? Is that a refrigerator? Go away! No, actually go away. No, actually go away. No, actually go away. No, actually go away, bro. I'm not even kidding. Please go away. Please go away. I can't look at him. Oh my God! Get off my screen! I didn't pause the video. It's still going. How can we be together? Oh, what are you talking about? In a happier place. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna have nightmares. 100% confirmed. I will have nightmares of whatever that thing is. It's written down already. As feared by scientists. I don't want to be here. 2 new variants have appeared in the sea. Cool, awesome, cool. Yes, awesome. Variant A, the original. And he's gonna be smiling. Here he goes. Bang. Yep, no, I'm good now, we're good. Actually, whew, I'm not good. I thought I could take it, I can't take it. Thought I could take it. Pause. Hey, yo. Rewind, but do not press play. Delete. God. Wow, he went from like super handsome Giga Chad to, well, not so much towards the end there. Poor guy. It's only in like a couple weeks, I think. Variant B. Is this the frowny? The frowny one? That we got smile and frown? Benign. Oh, we're good. She's good. We're good. I like this one. What happened? Nothing popped up. Oh, patients retain their sanity. Oh. This one's nice. A nice variant. However, they still pose a threat of transmission. Okay, so they can still pass it on, but they're chill. They're good. So if you get variant B, you're good. This patient was seen sneezing and coughing out the spores. Ooh. So they're like a super spreader. Sarah Campbell. Like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. She's the first patient to have this variant. Maybe she's just immune to its effects after being exposed to spores in the morgue. She is currently quarantined and observed. She's good, though. She's handling it like a champ. Variant. So there's another variant? How many variants? Okay, variant C. Oh, God. Oh, he's looking 2 different ways. Oh, I don't like the way he's looking at me now. Oh, I really don't like the way he's looking at me. Text here. Variant C. No, I can't. Bro. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. I know I said earlier, like, I try to only do analog horror once a week, once every 2 weeks. We're doing once a month, boys. I'm sorry. I know you guys enjoy these. I can't do it. I know you guys are, like, telling me to react to this, react to that, and I love it. I appreciate the support, truly. I can't do it. This is completely different. The completely different feeling. In a non-good way, either. Like, really bad. I don't like it. Can't do it. Okay, what are we doing now? What is this? This is back rooms? Are we in the back rooms? Is that Titan TV, man? Oh, I'm chilling here. We're good here. This is not getting me at all. I'm good. Well, maybe this is one of the dreams. Just don't jump scare me and I'm good. I'm chilling. No problem. What was that? I'm locked in now. I'm dialed. I'm not getting scared again. I'm not even kidding. I'm not getting scared again. I'm over it. I'm over it. It already literally scared the soul out of me. It left my body. My soul is gone. I don't have one anymore. I am immune to being scared anymore. I'm good. Alright, now we're driving.
I'm in a hotel in Keating Loop to hike roughly 25 miles south from here. I'll be hiking through the Alturas Radius Trail around 3 p.m. Hopefully, I'll be back before nightfall because temperatures can plunge down to 32 over there, especially in January. Wish me luck.
Bro's talking in the microphone like this. Come on.
My weight on the top since I didn't want to waste my tape on long and mundane walks.
What are you saying?
It's quite a good view up here.
Oh, he's on a hike, I see. And he's at top of a mountain. Nice view. Got it. We're on the same page now. If you see a fungus, run away, brother.
Jesus Christ.
No, he heard a man scream and now he's going to the scream. If he starts hearing laughing, no, I'm good. I'm immune.
Hello?
I'm good. I'm immune.
You need help?
I'm immune.
Hello?
I'm good. Are you guys good? I'm good. Now he's laughing. Alright.
What's going on there?
I'm immune. I'm good.
Anyone in here?
What? Where is he? Is he inside of like a cabin? What? That you're trespassing, brother. What? Why would you just go into some random dude's house who's laughing? That is dead. I mean, I'm not gonna say he deserves it. I wouldn't, like, he doesn't deserve it, but you're in the middle of the woods, there's a cabin, you hear a guy laughing in there, you walk in and say, hello? I mean, he was just trying to help. He was just trying to be a good citizen, a good fellow human, but I mean, that's kind of crazy. I would never do that ever. Alright, what? Oh, come on. Not this again. Kissing? Or hissing? Oh, it's in my left ear. It's right here. What is that? Bro, what is even happening at all? What is happening at all? No, I'm good. I'm immune. I'm immune. Smile Investigation Journal. Issue number 5. I'm good. Oh my god, bro. As of March 31st, 1996, 9,786 deaths, 4,035 hospitalized. I know, like, it sounds bad, like, whatever, 5,000 deaths, but that was been a couple of years. For a disease to only have 5,000 deaths over the course of multiple years, in the grand scale, like, there's been way worse. It's just like, this disease itself is an awful disease. But as far as, like, numerically, statistically, it's not that bad. I think I'm just telling myself that so I get a little bit less scared, but whatever. Scientists were able to determine its evolutionary origins. Okay, this is some stuff I like to know. To a microbe in the Eucacean region. The Eucacean region. Oh, it's a microbe from the UK. The microbe was found in an insect trapped and pressured in amber. So, oh my god. Radiometric dating suggests the insect lived around 65 million years ago. DNA tests show the insect has terrestrial origins. The microbe, however, suggests otherwise. Bruh. Scientists theorize the microbe's descendants include the fungus and possibly more undiscovered species.
There are many theories about their extinction.
Oh, why does that scare me?
One is that the dinosaurs' destiny was written in the sky. A cosmic shower of asteroids or a large meteor struck the Earth with an astounding impact.
And so the fungus is on this asteroid is essentially what it's saying. And it fossilized with an insect. And then when scientists unfossilized it or whatever, then it started to spread again.
Was extinguished with the dinosaurs. The smaller animals emerged to fill the evolutionary niche left vacant by the demise of the dinosaur.
Scientists have given the fungus an official name. Abalaemondo fungus, the jester. I guess that's a good nickname, actually. Nope, don't like this. Oliver McCormick, April 3rd, 1996. That's the first time that my screen has looked normal in the last hour. I am running out of food. Okay. I don't know if I can survive any longer. Just Uber Eats, brother. That's what I do. Every day just gets worse. The smoke suffocates me. What? What are we doing here? I have sealed off most of the ventilation in my apartment. Well, that seems like that could be the problem there, sir. Because I fear that the spores may come through. Okay, that's actually understandable. My bad. My mistake. All I hear is the crackle of fire, just blocks away from here. The laughter of the infected. Oh my god, so he lives in like an infected town. And the screams of the unfortunate. Oh god, here we go. POV. I'm getting hungry. I finished my last food supply 10 hours ago. I don't have a choice. Oh my god, he's gonna go out. He's gonna go out. Maybe it was 10 days ago. To the quieter side of town. Bro, just... I would get in my car and just floor it. Get out of there. I guess maybe he doesn't have a car. But at this point, like, your whole town must be in lockdown. Get out of there now. He's probably infected himself at this point. No way he's not. Oh my god, it's been ransacked already. GG. I got 20 bucks to find some laughing guy in here. Oh, we found a can of something. What are they, zombies? Are they zombies now? Oh my god, bro, run. No. Ah! How many stairs oh my god, bro, how many stairs do you have? That's a flamethrower. He's literally just made it like a flamethrower. He's gonna flamethrower this guy. I feel like that would be really good against a fungus, if you think about it. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Who is that? He just got burned. That's the bird. Let's get out of here. Go next. Stop showing me that. Oh! Wow! That wasn't the guy, right? That was the guy, the guy that we were watching survived, and he burned the guy that was chasing him, right? That's what that was. That's what that was. And our guy's good. The good guy made it. He's alive, right? That's what happened. Good call with the fire, though. In Pokemon, fire is super effective against grass, and any most funguses in Pokemon, like Amoonguss, for example, is a grass type. This guy's a genius.
Miss Campbell, you're just asking good questions. I know this whole situation right now is a lot for you to handle. Being locked away in a room, far from your loved ones, and subject to rigorous tests that have probably pushed you past the point of exhaustion. But the reason for this is that you might be able to help us end this whole epidemic.
Oh.
It has been 3 weeks since you were diagnosed with the fungus. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, maybe this guy's immune.
Oh, it's been gone for 2 days. It's only cough's gotten worse.
You've completely lost your urge to smile, right?
This is the girl that's like immune.
Huh. That's interesting. You're the first person that has this variant of the disease that we are aware of. Every case prior to yours has ended in a violent death. You seem to have recovered from it. You see, our early understanding of your case is that it's a late bloomer. Its course runs slower, but eventually it will kill the host. I think we should investigate if your recovery is the result of a weaker, non-lethal variant, or if it's because of your immune system. If, and only if, it is entirely your immune system responsible for your phenomenal recovery, we can extract your antibodies, create vaccinations, and for immunity, and possibly make a cure.
Okay.
I hope that's the case.
Now, let's talk about the incident. Is there any reason why you were not following standard safety protocols in the morgue? Miss Campbell?
I wasn't in my right mind at the time.
What?
Can you elaborate?
I was in grief. I still am. I couldn't cope with it at the time. I couldn't focus. I could have not shown up for work today. But I had a son to raise. And without its father, it's so much harder to do. Now I'm here. Stuck in a laboratory.
I'm really sorry for your loss and your stay here. We can send your son here to talk to you. I know that it's been agonizing spending your time in here away from him.
Please do.
Alrighty then, I will be in touch soon. You need your rest. You'll be further researched in the coming days. Just hold on tight. We might see an ending to this ordeal.
There we go. Okay, so the lady who is seemingly immune to the disease, but is still able to spread it, they're going to try to extract some of her DNA, I guess? I don't know. And kind of create a vaccine out of it. And then hopefully cure everybody else. Not a bad plan. If that's how that even works, I don't really know. I'm not a doctor.
The research laboratory was infiltrated by the Smilers. Despite the high security of the facility,
And she's dead.
it was not able to withstand the enormous wave of Smilers. Everyone, the personnel and subjects were killed in the bloody raid. All but one.
So the smiling people are able to communicate with each other. There's no cure. Nah, I'm getting chills. No. Oh, I got chill. I got goosebumps everywhere. I don't like this. April 4th, 1996. Bro, the smiling people just killed the only thing that could have prevented this from continuing to spread. What do they want? Like, what is their goal? They're just killing everybody, though. They're not even, like, they should go try to spread it to other people, but they're just killing people. Go cough on someone's face, spread it, and then leave. It's like a weird dynamic. Oh my gosh, entire cities are on fire. It's done. No, GG. The entire world's done. GG. I don't even know what I would do in this situation. I would drive my car as far away from any single person that I could, and then I'd probably die because I'm terrible at survival. That's it. Do guns not exist though? Seriously, get the military in there and pop anyone who's smiling like a freak. Is that too like? Is that too crazy? That's what I would do. Get your military involved and pop anyone who looks funny. There might be a couple extra casualties, but it's for the greater good. Alright, where are we? What is this? What's happening?
I was there during that whole outbreak. I stayed in my basement for a whole year.
Lucas Stutterford recalls his time during the outbreak.
Get used to living in such a claustrophobic space where I'd risk getting infected or brutally murdered by those psychos. The tricky part was getting food. You know, I'd carefully walk around streets with a gas mask, avoiding the infested areas, and the competition for food was like really, really high. So lots of fights would happen. Supermarkets that were abandoned, with like a high chance of like a Smiler, you know, intervening, and I got to witness it myself.
Apologies.
God, oh my God, it was the bloodiest thing I have ever seen. It was insane. And later on, the outbreak, we learned that these like seemingly unstoppable variant disease could be burned by heat and caustic. And it was quite the revelation because it was quite the revelation that we needed, because we realized that we could fight back with these, you know, impossible to kill Smilers. And I mean, those creatures could lift cars and survive bullets. And they were really scary because they also don't even look like humans anymore.
It's literally a zombie apocalypse.
So when it finally ended, you know, I decided to move to San Francisco for good because initially I was too traumatized to stay in that city. You know, I went through a violent outbreak. And since then, you know, I've led a peaceful life, got married, had a child, but, you know, that whole outbreak, it feels like it just ended yesterday. It's hard to believe it was 20 years ago. Time flies.
Today we're checking out the Vina Carnis documentary, which, if you don't speak Latin, that translates to living meat. I know, it's pretty sus. I can't even lie. You know, we can't even beat around the bush here. Like, that's just straight up sus, okay? But if you extract the sus out of the living meat, it's actually a really creepy concept. And I've heard spooky things, very, very creepy and spooky things about this documentary, which is why I haven't checked it out yet, and I've been waiting to do it for a long time, until I had the cojones to actually do it. Now, if you guys are familiar with The Mimic at all, I'm pretty sure, I'm actually 100% sure that The Mimic is part of this documentary. But without further ado, everybody, strap in and let's check this out together. Warning, this video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like gore, flashing lights, violence, death. Viewer discretion is advised. Classified material. Federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized viewing of this footage. Any reproduction, distribution, or showing is prohibited.
Life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself.
That's what I was talking about.
That is why we, at National Living Meat Research...
Who named that? No, I know, okay. Look, I know this is a serious, scary horror video, but I have a sneaky suspicion that James Charles is running this show. The National Living Meat Research? Okay, buddy. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Let's continue.
These new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life. First, what are these new life forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are.
There's no numbers on the left. I don't know how many this could be 3, this could be 4, or it could be millions. It's the worst graph I've ever seen, but I get the point. They're exploding everywhere.
And where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis. The Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives.
So these things are like little insects, I'm assuming like this big, I'm not really sure. They have no skin, they're just meat, balls of meat, and then all they do is eat other meat. We can't get away from how sus this is. I mean, I can't stop thinking about it. It's really unbelievable, honestly.
They appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl.
The crawl.
The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration.
Wait, that thing's alive?
These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi. A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means. Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis, the dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth.
This thing looks like it's in Stranger Things. Like, I swear I've seen that exact thing. In the Upside Down, the crawl has taken over entirely. I'm surprised that's the first thing, though, because they were talking about, like, they showed the little insect-looking meat sacks, but then they're saying the crawl is actually the first species that exists of this thing.
It thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere.
Wow.
Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to...
Now this seems good. It seems like, okay, this is good for the ecosystem. You know, it's a plant that grows, and then when it dies, everything eats it. The plants eat it, the animals eat it, and everyone is flourishing. But this also could be a mega spreader, because if everything is eating it, that means it's entering the system of everything else, which then, to me, sounds like an amazing way to spread a virus. That is my early speculation here, is that is the way that the crawl actually spreads.
To eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive.
Seems too good to be true.
Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage.
Guy's got long
because
arms.
Of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms.
Whoa.
The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality.
Nah, I don't trust it, bro.
It may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
So people have tried to eat it, and it just tastes terrible, so they stopped. But they use it to fertilize all of their other plants, I see.
It also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal.
What?
This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings. The trimmings.
Whoa, what happened there? Bro, there ain't no way I'm getting that. Ah, I got it. What is this? Once upon a time, kingdom. The kingdom was... Oh no, it's all blurry. Bro, I can't even read that. So now we're going to learn about the first actual creature that is created from the crawl, and it's called the trimmings. This is what I thought we were going to learn about first, but turns out the trimmings are actually created from the crawl itself.
The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known as a body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth.
77%, I don't know, in soul and fat. That thing is disgusting. They said it resembles a raccoon. Does that mean it's as big as a raccoon? That is massive. Oh my god.
They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
What? Oh, they're all different.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue, and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
That's huge! That's
Its life
huge!
starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals. Although its appearance
Oh my
is unsightly,
God!
it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding.
Nah. If this, no way this stuff is real, right? But if it is real, and if this is ever discovered to be real, I'm carrying a flamethrower every single place that I go ever. Ain't no way that I'm letting that thing live. I'm sorry. That is disgusting.
Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out, but this is not the case.
Whoa.
The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl. Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night.
What do they sound like?
Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets.
Ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way. Ain't no way anyone's keeping that as a pet. Only way I'd keep it as a pet is if I lock it in a cage and just every morning, it would satisfy me so much to walk up and just jab it. I'm just kidding, guys. I would never do that. That's psychotic behavior.
Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold.
What do you know? They're gross.
The next species on our list is the meat snake.
The meat snake. Really? How scary can a meat snake really be? Really? That was a terrible question. They can be pretty scary, I bet.
The meat snake.
It's just so sus. Like, what else can I say?
The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although
5 meters! 5 meter meat snake! I got a lot of work to do.
Under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
It can greatly surpass the length. Cool.
Consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake allocates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole.
A whole deer?
Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract, and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
So it's like Snake.io.
Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
So it eats things, and then it just takes all the meat, and then sticks it on top of itself. It's literally like Snake.io. And then it poops out anything it doesn't need. But so it can just grow and grow and grow and grow and grow as long as it just keeps eating.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own.
What?
Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to
what are we talking about anymore?
During its lifespan,
is that a rhino? It ain't a rhino. A human? I don't know what that is.
A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
And how big was
The
it?
meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction.
I was right. We bring flamethrowers everywhere we go. This thing is immortal. It can't die unless it doesn't have enough food. That is a surefire sign of it taking over the whole world. Are you kidding me? The only way it dies is if it dies of starvation, essentially. It's not going to die of burning in the wild. That's not going to happen. It's just going to eat everything and take over literally the whole world. Kill them all.
Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live.
We got 2 giant meat snakes. Spink, spank, slapping this around. Are you kidding me? I'm not crashing out today. Today's a good day. It's Friday. I'm actually recording this on Halloween. Let's go. Good vibes only. I'm not crashing out. We're good.
Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot,
Oh, okay,
not too
good.
cold.
It's not like the crawl then.
Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them
So
to our
disgusting.
advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
So instead of my idea, which is to kill them all, exterminate them all, they're disgusting, despicable beings. In this universe, these people are using them to benefit themselves. Do they not see how obvious it is, though, that they're just going to take over the whole world? Like, it's so obvious.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame. Overall,
Oh my god, it's
meat snakes
gross,
are a
bro.
marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
I'm starting to feel like whoever made this documentary is one of the anomalous creatures, and he's trying to convince humans that all of these are good for humanity. This way we embrace all of it, and then bang, one day they all turn on us. This is like, whoever made this is like just one big advertisement for the crawl and meat snakes and the trimmings. But let's check out what is next.
Here is the mimic.
Nah, this is the one.
The mimic.
Oh!
The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This is tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole.
Nah, this is the one. This is the one. The whole reason why I'm watching this documentary, or I heard about it, is because of the mimic. See, now we're getting to the point of the video where it's freaking me out. It's giving me the chills up and down my spine. And when that happens, I just feel like something's behind me right there. I feel like something is right there. But obviously, there's not. There's nothing there. That's what it feels like.
Pure mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Human flesh. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. That's its diet, is human flesh. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, let's keep all this around.
Because of this, they are found.
Why was that so creepy? Nah, I have goosebumps. They were just like dead silence almost for a second. Nah, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. All right, I'm good. Let's lock in. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Around human populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life.
It's like teenager.
Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more
Oh my god!
It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Dresses as humans too.
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute it immediately. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal. In the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
Nah, bro, nah, we're not doing that. We're not playing those tricks. Nah, that was like so 2010. That was 2010 when we're doing the knock, knock, knock in the right earphone. We're not, no, we're past, it's 2025. I need to go back in time and go back to watching like Dragon Ball animation videos because this channel is taking a turn and we are like fully engulfed in the analog horror realm now. I don't know if I can do it. It really freaks me out. It really does.
It will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Awesome. Nah. Almost just punched a hole in my wall. Really close, really close, really close, really close, really close. I said that they don't do jump scares in analog horror. That's part of the fun. That's part of the creepiness. We don't do that. I think I screamed like a little girl. I really think I did. I'm a 27-year-old grown man. It's just now I'm embarrassed. I'm feeling so many emotions. I'm scared. I'm creeped out. I'm also embarrassed.
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into. If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end become nearly identical to a human being. It now can blend entirely into civilization and lure other humans more effectively.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
So it gets an exoskeleton, cool.
This excludes the face, which is now coated in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Flamethrower.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings. 2.
Flamethrower.
If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3.
Flamethrower.
If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4.
Flamethrower.
In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
Flamethrower.
If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down.
A gun. A gun. They're saying a gun wouldn't even work. What are we talking about anymore? What are we even saying? Burn all crawl to the ground, because these all still start from crawl. The vines, let's just nuke all of them. Like, how many mimics are there in the world? Do they know? I don't even care if it's one. Burn the whole world to the ground. No, we're not messing with this thing, ever. That's the scariest thing of all time.
Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs.
So it just hunts and kills things all the time. This is the Harvester. The prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable when the prince first arrived, but the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time, but it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. What does that have to do with anything that we just watched? Maybe the prince is a metaphor? Who's really the prince? Who's actually sleeping? Maybe the crawl is just like a summoning method, right? And then eventually it all comes together when the prince wakes up. Boom! Like the prince is the crawl. I don't know. I don't know. All right, the Harvester. Good lord.
The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
That is huge. That is huge.
On the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter.
This thing better be one of the good things, like how the crawl is good, or how the trimmings are like useful, or how meat snakes are useful. This thing better be useful somehow, some way, because if it's not, that's a problem. This thing is 500 long. 500! 500! 50! Not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. We're good. I'm chilling.
The Harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
I think
Whenever
that's good.
a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines.
This looks like an egg, by the way. Like, sure, it also looks like a giant turd, but I have a feeling this is actually an egg for something. I mean, it's called the harvester too, like, so I guess you could say, like, it's harvesting a being inside of it. And maybe, like, when it gets to a certain point of growth, it'll hatch and there's something inside of it. I really hope that's not the case, because if that's the case, like, I really might quit. I might not do this. I might not do it. I don't want to do it. Let's go. But we're gonna do it anyway.
The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing.
It's actually really smart.
Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
You don't say.
The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
Okay, at least they're rare. That's good.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Great. Whoa. See, that's the thing with these videos. There's Easter eggs. I gotta figure out what it is. We're cracking the code here, boys. I don't care how long it takes. Boom. Okay. Family attacked by harvester while hiking. Authorities refuse to handle the harvester, only putting up warning signs. I mean, honestly, it makes sense. But that is showing how dangerous this thing actually is. Is the rescue teams, well, they're not even rescue teams. They will not rescue you. And there's a lot of stuff crossed out too. I wonder what all that says. But that is how dangerous this thing is. And for some reason, the crawl was still marketed as a net good thing.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Thank you.
Take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a...
I still can't get over the whole 500 feet thing, because that's 500 feet diameter, and I'm assuming it does like a whole circle. So now we're talking a whole circle of 500 feet. How many square feet is that? Let's see. A circle with a 500-foot diameter has an area of approximately 196,000 square feet. That's for one harvester. It has a 196,000 square feet reach with its roots or whatever, tentacles, tendrils, whatever you want to call them. Host of influence.
The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event.
Oh God,
not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
How does it invite people over?
The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement.
I hate it.
The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Great. That's where I live.
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of
How?
the
It can't
rarity and
move.
how dangerous it is to be up close to one.
Oh.
The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Nah.
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Did they ever say how this thing even spawns? What is this from? Is this from the harvester? Does the egg harvester like hatch and then that's how this thing comes? Like, where does this come from? It didn't say, I don't think it said it came from the crawl, but surely it must. It obviously does, but I hope that this thing at least thinks like it hates itself, you know?
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
Oh, so it can move. Okay.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one.
They're so
makes
creepy.
getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
I don't like that one at all.
Next.
Okay, here we go again. Like, I keep doing this and then realizing that it's not helpful at all. Oh, we can actually read this one. Oh, we're back to the prince, I think. Okay. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food, they found the prince entranced in its healing sleep. The critters were so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. I feel like I'm just reading like a second grade play that Miss McDonald just wrote 10 minutes ago with ChatGPT.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature,
Not North America.
only showing up in June of
Not North
1972
America.
in the area of. There are only 7 monoliths,
Really?
all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds.
We're playing that game now? That's what we're doing? We're doing the, oh, I can't tell you because my life's in danger if I tell you? Come on, grow up a little bit.
The monolith
Where?
is a Titanic-sized
Where?
being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso. The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck. fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in...
If they don't do anything, then why can't you tell me?
They were extremely aggressive. When the group of...
Nah.
were making their way...
I said I wasn't gonna crash out, I might crash out. He's rage baiting. This is rage bait. It's working. It is working. I gotta give it to him.
The monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched,
oh my
once
god,
they
they're
got
so
enough to
big.
the monolith,
Pause.
It roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. What the Stranger Things, bro? This is like a movie. I'm watching a movie.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all.
Okay, so they obviously they know where it is. It's all fenced off. Why can't you just tell us where it is? It's fenced off. We literally can't go there anyway.
Ever since, the monoliths stand silently. Now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature
Oh my
on this
god,
list
bro.
is...
Nah, we're not doing this. We're not playing that game. Okay, I got this. I think this is the last one. I gotta figure out what this says. We're not playing this game of like not telling me anything though. Stop bleeping everything out. The Singularity. The Singularity is a orb comprised of a dark, I'm not sure, mineral with hints of luminous colors within its core. The Singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several something qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of readings that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the Singularity. The population of their creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity being held by not letting us know, of course. So it seems like the deeper that we get into this story of Vita Cardis, the less they're allowed to tell us. It's becoming more and more secretive, but let's learn about the Singularity.
The Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark colored mineral.
Just read the whole thing. I thought...
colors within its core. The Singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the Singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity being held by...
And he didn't tell us. Cool. I don't like this.
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange
What?
and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration.
Don't have time to take care of children at work? Nobody does housework? Hi! The best mom can help you. From the best mother
Oh
in
my
the
God.
world. Make your childcare life more convenient. They are teachers, chefs, doctors, and even scientists.
I hate that red
Haha,
glow.
Kidding. Best Mother protects children in all aspects. Please rest assured that they will supervise the children's regular rest and study.
Nah, I got the chills.
Educate children to be outstanding. But make sure your children stay obedient.
This is just so creepy.
Sometimes due to system failure,
Everything is slowing down.
they will become mad home.
Matt, this might be the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
The Best Mom service is committed to serving every customer.
What was that?
Buy more quickly.
Regrettably, I'm about to disclose my age. I'm 27 years old. Not for a second did I actually think that watching this video would creep me out. Bro, 2 different times I got the chills, like actually throughout my entire body. I don't even know why or like what it was. There was something just so, and like I said in the beginning, it's just off-putting. It's just creepy. It's eerie. Something about like the red, almost shadow or glow behind the characters. It was so faint you could barely see it, but that for some reason just like made me feel like there was evil in each of the characters.
If you find life boring, buy a happy child.
Buy a happy child?
The Happy Child.
Buy one?
HC produced by the company is a simulated companion robot.
You can buy a baby robot. How to take care of a happy child.
1. Stay with them.
Okay.
2. Talk with them.
Okay, these 2 good parenting traits.
3. Play with them.
Okay. It's good to play with your child.
Sure.
We lost his balloon.
You need to pay attention to your happy child.
Oh no. What? What? Did he just turn into Slender Man? What even was that? It was like a baby robot that you need to give your undivided attention to at all times. And the second that you don't and it gets upset, it turns into Slender Man and chops your head off? Huh? Nah, bro. Nah. What are these actually? What are these? I don't like these. Wow, nice view. Oh, God. National Emergency Service threat range nationwide. We apologize for interruption.
This is a nationwide emergency.
I hate this voice.
Of a humanoid creature called the Toucher has been spotted all around North America.
Picture of Adam pops up.
It's easy to
Hey,
distinguish
yo.
a Toucher from a human.
I'm gonna get you.
They are always squat jumping around. Occasionally will hit the sturdy.
What?
The part where you put 2 arms behind your leg while squat jumping. If you see a Toucher, run immediately to the nearest shelter. If a Toucher spots you, it will be the only time it stands up. And then it will give chase. Touchers are fast in speed and they are always seen wearing a hoodie with the hood on with the rope pulled to max.
Nah, that's just like half the kids in middle school. That thing that they're really, really cool. That's the most. Wait, don't ask me why I know that. No, I was just kidding. I was kidding. I don't actually know that for sure. I do not go to middle school playgrounds and look at the kids. I do not know that for sure. Okay? I made it up.
Oh, really, dude? If a Toucher manages to catch up to you, then
Then what? Okay. This one's not that scary.
I'm going to touch you. I am outside your house.
I was gonna laugh at it. I was gonna laugh in his face and say, haha, this one's actually not even scary at all. I did not like the end. It's, dude, it for some, like, I know it's not real. I know it's not real, but something about it is like, it's really getting to me. It's like, it feels like it's like in my soul. I don't like this. I really am not enjoying this. And I keep looking back. I know I say this almost every time I watch scary videos. I should just close my door at this point. I really don't like this. Okay.
Emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Unidentified creatures are going around the city and they are harming the local population. Head immediately to your house and lock yourself in. Do not allow anyone to enter as it can result in your death. The images that are following this message can be harmful and traumatizing to some audiences. It's recommended not to show them to anyone below the age of 18. Now we will proceed by showing the local police report.
Oh my god, do I want to see this? Oh,
of the more than 500 reports, only 2 of the unidentified creatures were found. They were wearing the skin of 2 citizens. They are currently under custody in the New State Department for detention.
I can't stop looking at them. There's something about them I just can't stop.
Louise Wesley, 47, was found by the husband in their house. He immediately contacted the local forces. When the police arrived, they found a humanoid being next to the corpse of Mark Wesley in the act of skinning him. Helen Westwood, 29, was found next to the police station. The skin was missing from the entirety of her body. The police was able to identify the victims thanks to the documents they were found on them.
This is disgusting. I'm so sorry.
Again, we strictly recommend not to open to anyone. If a family member is nowhere to be found, they are probably dead. If someone knocks on your door, do not answer or you will give away your location. If you think someone is in your house, hide and pray they won't find you.
This is terrible. This is terrible. I actually don't even want to talk about it. I know, like, that's the whole point of a reaction channel, is to react to things and give my opinions on things, but like I also want to know who makes these. I know I asked it earlier, and I say this a lot when I watch like the weirdest videos, like the weirdest Dragon Ball videos or the weirdest Minecraft videos, because those videos are freaking weird. And so I'm wondering, like, who makes those. These ones though, it's a different kind of like why I want to know who makes them, because these people are like sinister, and it's like they're intentionally trying to creep people out. Why? There we go. Siren Head's in this one. Nope. A large-scale operation emergency action notification used by the United States.
This is an emergency broadcast. There is a deadly virus in the United States. It can affect countries like Canada,
I hate the
Mexico,
effect on this one.
and the whole South America. If you see this monster, run in your house and hide it. If it touches you, you can have the virus and become one of them or die.
What is up
After
with
this
people touching
broadcast
people?
ends, turn off every electronic. It has very good hearing and it can go to this speed.
Things you shouldn't do when you see it. Don't move or talk. Don't stare at it for too long. If it looks away. It has huge sharp heads. It is up to 9 foot tall. And its arms are up to 7 foot tall. If it is in your house, run fast as you can.
Everyone watching this, you are so dead. I'm the monster. I'm going to find all of you humans. Dead. I want flesh.
That was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I won't be the same after this video. I actually won't be the same. Maybe I'm a big baby. I don't know. But something about these is really off-putting. That was the worst one. I will say, we have played Amanda the Adventurer on this channel, and it's giving me the exact same vibes. So I'm guessing that Amanda the Adventurer was analog horror in a video game. And it was really, really creepy. Not too many like jump scares, but same vibe, where like after you play it, you just feel different. Emergency alert system. Civil threat. Please stand by. This is how the last one started, or at least very similarly.
Warning. Lock doors and windows very quietly. An anomaly in your area named Entity 912 has been detected in your area.
I'm just saying, this is the first time I think ever watching a horror video that I decided to actually close my door because it was freaking me out so much. Like, I don't close my door because I don't get ventilation in here and it gets so hot, but for this one, I do not care. I close my door.
The symptoms of this anomaly is being very hostile, and very aggressive to humankind. If you see this anomaly outside, don't move and make any noise. If the anomaly hears you being very loud, you have a 100% risk of death.
Great, I'm recording a YouTube video being loud.
Night at 9 p.m. and goes away at 6 a.m. So you can have a good day, but if it's 9 p.m., run fast as you can to your home or anywhere like a friend's house or family member's house. Even shelters and underground shelters too. Just be quiet if the anomaly is outside or inside your home. Be safe. This is coming from the President of the United States.
That does not sound like Donald Trump.
Be quiet. I'm here.
Supposed to be heard. March 2025. A crowded high school gym, the game in motion. The camera drifted across the stands, faces blurred in noise. Then it stopped. A pale boy, unblinking, staring into the lens. He opened his mouth and screamed one word. 6, 7. Nobody understood. Nobody reacted. Yet everyone heard it. The clip spread within hours. TikTok loops, distorted edits. The chant grew louder, detached from the boy, detached from the game.
Nah, see, I actually don't like these ones because this is a real life thing that's happened. And sometimes these analog horror stories do base themselves off of real life events, which makes me believe them a little bit more. I told myself I wouldn't get scared of this one. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. We're good. We're all good. I ain't scared. I'm 27 years old. I don't get scared.
In classrooms, students whispered 6, 7 until their teachers froze in silence. At night, recordings warped. The voice stretched into inhuman tones. The boy was never seen again.
What?
His seat at the game stayed empty. All that remains is the number. 6, 7. A number that never meant anything. Until it meant everything.
I'm 27 years old. I don't get scared. I don't get scared. Nah, see, that's not cool. That's not cool. One thing about analog horror that I haven't mentioned yet in this video is that they don't typically have jump scares, which is why I'm way more keen to watch them than like really scary movies, for example, that have those jump scares. The thing with analog horror is it tries to be very off-putting. It tries to be very unsettling, not jump scary. So, no more of that. All right, no more of that.
Okay.
I don't know where the analog horror community is going, but let's not do the whole jump scare thing too.
If you are hearing this, you were supposed to stay in 2019. This is a recovered broadcast. Do not turn this off. You may think this is 2025. You may believe the years have passed, but they have not. The world did not move forward. You were pulled out. You may remember 2019 as the last year everything felt normal. It was. Because it was real. You belonged there. That was your last correct placement in time. Since then, you've noticed things. Apps changing their names, celebrities acting wrong, music that feels off, people forgetting memories you still carry. It's because you're not in sync with this version. This is a broken year. You are living in a replica stitched together from dying timelines, and you're starting to rot. Check your screen time. You've been awake too long. That's not fatigue, it's decay. You were not built to survive here. Do you ever feel like you're the only one noticing how strange everything is? The wrong sky color, the same ads again and again, time passing by quickly? You're not paranoid. You're drifting. In 2020, the timelines collapsed. Only fragments were saved. Most people were reassigned. You were not. You were archived. Every night you sleep, your mind tries to return to 2019. That's why your dreams look so familiar. That's why waking up feels like being dragged. If you see a calendar that still says 2019, follow it. But be careful. Some doorways are set as traps. Some clocks run backward for a reason. And if you ever hear someone say 2025 is the best year, just run. Because they remember who you were, and they want your spot. Do not trust the year. It does not trust you.
Okay, that actually freaked me out a little bit. Because a lot of the things that dude said is low-key kind of true. But here's the thing, is that I believe whoever's making these videos is a genius. Because what happened in 2020? Huh? Boom! Vaccine mandates, everyone has to stay inside, school canceled, no more businesses being open, and that's when everything changed. Shabam.
An unrecorded anomaly has been reported across multiple educational zones spanning nearly 5 decades. It does not appear on any official roster. It has never been assigned a student ID, and yet it has been photographed, filmed, and remembered. It always looks like a student. Age appropriate, clothing current, eyes just a little too wide. No one can quite say their name. Yearbooks list different ones. If you ask them, they'll just say, "You already know my name." The entity has been documented in classroom photographs dating back to 1973, always in the second row, always near the center. Teachers do not remember them enrolling, but they do remember liking them. Some recall that they were quiet, helpful, never absent. Others describe a moment, just one, where something was wrong. A substitute teacher once asked them a question back in 1989. The student looked confused, then answered in a language no one recognized. The teacher went missing the next day. Her body was found 1 week later, folded and stuffed in a small box in the school gymnasium. If you believe this student is in your school, do not attempt to speak to them directly. Do not ask their name. Do not try to take a photo. Instead, sit near them and begin counting backwards in your mind from 30. By the time you reach 10, you will know whether or not they are human. If you lose count or forget what you were doing, it is advised that you leave the school calmly and report to the Office of Anomaly Safety. They do not like to be noticed. And when they are, strange things tend to happen. One time back in 1996, they were present in 9th grade in the Riverside High School, when one of their classmates thought it would be funny to sit in front of them and make direct eye contact with them, even though they were advised not to.
Wait, so everyone recognizes that this person exists, and that they are weird, and that they should not acknowledge them or interact with them, yet they still are doing it. They know! They literally know that it exists. I don't understand why they wouldn't call the police and, like, get this person or thing or anomaly out.
Classmates even found it funny for a few minutes before they realized that the kid making eye contact with the entity had not blinked in the 7 whole minutes that he spent staring at the entity. When the school administration was informed of the incident, they quickly contacted the Office of Anomaly Safety, but it even took them almost 40 minutes to remove the student from the premises. After he was removed, the student started laughing uncontrollably until he passed out. He had to be admitted into a mental facility due to his strange behavior after this incident. We tried to find out what happened to him, but his current whereabouts are unknown. If a classmate ever tells you, "That guy's been in my class since elementary school," ask them to describe his face. They won't be able to. They'll say, "I can see it. I just can't tell you. This is normal, but this is not safe." Although the entity has not been known to attack unless taunted or provoked in some way, we still advise you not to attend school.
Bro, nah. The older I get, the more I'm like, more open to the idea of anomalous creatures existing. And I know that sounds silly. That's like, I feel like that's a child's belief for things like random mythological creatures to actually exist. And I'm not saying that I believe that they do. I'm just saying I'm more inclined to believe that I do. Does that make sense?
If you are receiving this message, please stay calm. If you are
I'm good.
showing any other facial expressions besides from smiling, stop immediately. You must immediately change your facial expression into smiling. There are anomalies in your area. It's been confirmed that they will attack anyone who is not smiling or showing any form of happiness.
I don't like this one.
That smiling or showing any joy will confuse the anomalies into thinking you are one of them. If a person is not smiling, they will be violently terminated.
I don't like this one.
The anomalies travel in herds and have split into packs in your area. Whatever you do, do not show any other emotions or facial expressions like sadness, fear, angry, possessed. One of my friends had also written in his diary about this. It started 5 days ago. Those 5 days of disaster. I always tried to stay positive, and I loved smiling and expressing my emotions. But ever since these joy monsters appeared, smiling signals suffering, devastation, and fear. I remember 2 nights ago, when I was still doing everything I could to keep smiling, like watching funny videos, I couldn't keep up the smiling. So I decided to get a knife and cut into my own cheeks. The pain felt equivalent to smiling by myself.
I don't like this one.
Until suddenly, an anomaly broke into my house. It was 9:36. I ran to the source of the noise. Then, I saw the creature. It was a gangly, stretched, grotesque, improportionate creature, standing still in the middle of the hallway. I kept smiling. I wanted to stop so badly, but my sliced cheeks were preventing me from doing that. The creature thought that I was one of them, so luckily, it finally left. I couldn't sleep that night. At this point, I could only express one facial expression. Smiling. I may look happy, but I am not behind this smile. I'm suffering, both physically and mentally. That next night, I woke up at exactly 4:49 a.m. when I was tired, scared, hopeless, and still smiling. I rubbed my eyes in tiredness. When suddenly, I saw the creature standing in my bedroom
Oh, God.
staring at me, smiling. It was watching. Not like just watching, but stalking and observing, like it's waiting for me to lose the last drop of stamina I had left. And stop smiling. And attack. Its neck twitched before it approached me. Looked at me directly with its blood-red, monstrous eyes of joy. It scared me so badly to the point I just couldn't smile anymore. And I let go. While it felt so good letting go of this expression, the monster didn't tolerate it. It attacked me, and I was rapidly bleeding out.
Oh my God.
I don't have much time left. To anyone who is hearing this, remember, these monsters will seek out anyone who is not smiling or appearing to be one of them. Whatever you do, don't stop smiling. But if you don't, your mutilated corpse will.
Nah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Why do I do these videos ever? Like, actually, why do I do these videos ever? I record these videos, and after I think to myself, what is wrong with me? Why do I put myself through this? I think the scariest horror movie ever is called Smile. Smile 2 was like, eh. Smile 1 was really scary. Saw it in theaters. I don't know what it is about people and smiling and having like a huge smile. That is like so insanely creepy to me, but it really freaks me out. It really freaks me out. I don't like that at all.
Warning. If you ever see an abnormal cat acting strange, run away, otherwise it'll tear your skin off. What? I'm joking, of course. Cats are such a cute pie. I love cats so much. I want to eat them until they pop. Warning. If you ever see an abnormal
let's go. That was easy. That was easy. Let's go. It had me in the first half. See, that is something that I needed. I need a nice little breath of fresh air, something to get my morale back up, make me think positively for once. I love little kitties. Oh my God, this next one's called 3 Steps to Surviving the Smiling Man. Awesome, dude. Awesome.
3 steps to survive the smiling man. 1. If you see him, never wave back. Just keep walking.
I literally get the chills.
If you encounter him, don't run or he will follow you and will not stop. 3. Don't be afraid.
I know that's just a filter, but like, I know that's just a filter, and you could probably do that like on Snapchat or something, but I goosebumps. Goosebumps on my legs, on my arms, on my toes, everywhere. Is it anyone else or is that just me? Like, I really don't like that. I don't know. It's like I'm allergic to it. Smiling is my kryptonite. Next up though, and probably the scariest premise of them all so far, this video is called You Control This Video, Analog Horror. How could I control the video? I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. This is an interactive video. Please watch until the end to understand.
You have been selected. If you're seeing this broadcast, you are now part of the Code Red, a top-secret organization built for missions no one dares to complete.
I do have red hair.
We're about to send you to a school right now.
I feel like I fit in.
We're getting a lot of reports saying that something is wrong in this school. We need your help to investigate the situation. Listen very, very carefully. Do not skip. Do not look away. And above all, do not tell anyone you saw this. Something has changed in your school building. And you know it. You felt it. You must figure out what's going on. But remember, you are being observed, but not by faculty, not by cameras, by something else. Someone else. We don't know where they came from or why they've chosen schools, but they are studying you, mimicking schedules, repeating patterns. We intercepted their signal. We managed to hide this message inside it. They won't find it. Not yet. This is now no longer just a warning. Your choices versus his will shape what happens next. And if you make the wrong move, you might never see your real classroom again.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Oh, wait, this is like a series. Enter the school. Okay. Whoa. Hold on.
You step forward. The hallway lights blink. but just once.
Nah, my whole right monitor. Nah, my whole right monitor just flashed. It just like flashed pink and purple. That's never happened ever. That's never happened ever. It's back to normal now, but nah.
You try to remember how this school used to look, but
this is freaking me out.
Feels off. Not broken, just too quiet, like it's waiting. You move past the lockers. Each one has a name tag, but none of the names are yours. Still, they feel familiar. You hear a chair move inside a classroom, but there's no one there. Just desks, lined up, all facing the wrong wall. You keep walking, and then the announcements begin. But they're not for you.
All students report to the cafeteria for dental clearance.
Dental clearance?
Do not look directly at the windows. It is not raining.
You weren't going to look at the windows, but now you kind of want to. You pass by the window. There's nothing there, just black. Like the outside world has been deleted. Your phone buzzes, no signal, no clock, just one message.
You are not late. Do not hurry.
At the end of the hall,
hey, who is that?
Exit this way. But the arrow points in two different directions, left and right. Under it, someone has scratched into the wall.
You can't leave anymore.
You hear footsteps, slow, soft, not behind you, maybe in the cafeteria.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I don't know. Go to the cafeteria.
You step into the cafeteria, but it's not lunchtime. There's no one here. And yet you hear trays being picked up, forks scraping plates, a low hum of voices, but the room is empty. The smell is strange. Not food, something older, metal or dust, like the kitchen hasn't been used in years. But the lights are still on, and every table is clean, perfectly clean. You walk past the food line. There's no food, just trays, lined up, each with a name card. One of the trays has your name, but the handwriting is just different. It's your name, but you didn't write it. You hear the speaker crackle, but there's no voice, just one sound, a fork tapping glass, again and again and again. You turn around, and one chair is now pulled out.
Oh,
You're not sure if it was
God.
like that before, but now it is. And the tray in front of it is full. On the tray, a single item, something wrapped in foil, moving slightly, like it's breathing. You don't open it, but something inside whispers,
You're late. It's getting cold.
The lights blink again. You hear shoes squeaking. Someone just walked into the kitchen, but no one walks out. On the far wall, written in fading red letters, you are the meal now.
Nah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. We're going in the hallway. Come on.
You don't wait. You hear something from the cafeteria in the kitchen. You back away, slowly, quietly.
Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me
On
out.
the floor. You try not to breathe too loud. Something was in there, but you didn't look. You didn't need to. You turn toward the main hallway. The lights are still flickering, just like earlier, but now one of them is steady, brighter than the rest, buzzing, like it's pulling too much power. It's above locker number 34. You've passed it 100 times, but today it looks off. There's paper sticking out of it, crumpled, taped down like someone didn't want it to blow away. You walk closer. The paper says,
Do not open any locker that is already open.
But locker number 34
How could
is
you open
already
something that's already open?
Just an inch. You hear someone call your name, not a shout, more like a soft question. It's coming from the hallway that leads to the gym. You don't answer. You just stand still. At the corner, a janitor's closet is slightly open. A yellow light coming from inside. Humming. But there's no one in the school schedule assigned to clean during this period. So, what do?
Try to find the woman. Try to find the woman. Yeah. Who called my name? Who?
You move down the hall. Lights
Oh
are
my
dim
God.
now, but not flickering. They feel still.
Find that
As you
woman.
walk, you hear it again. A voice, muffled, slow. It's humming, some kind of song.
Alec.
A woman in red,
Oh.
standing just outside the gym doors, facing the wall, hands behind her
Help
back, like she's
me!
waiting to be called. You stop. She turns, smiles, but only with her mouth.
Nah, not smiling
There
again.
you are. I've been waiting for you.
Her voice is soft, but her eyes don't blink, not once. You ask her if she's faculty. She nods.
I'm the teacher. Well, one of them.
You ask what she's doing here. She tilts her head as if the question is strange.
I was looking for some meat. They're always hungry.
Hey,
but they
yo.
won't eat me anymore.
She laughs. A small
Nah.
breath of air. No joy in it. You ask who they are. She doesn't answer. Instead, she steps closer. Just once. One soft step.
You smell like the others, but your eyes are different.
You try to step back, but your feet feel stuck. Not trapped, just unsure. You hear something inside the gym. Metal squeaking.
Nah, I'm getting
as
the
if
chills
something
again. I
heavy
don't
just
like
got off
this.
the bleachers. The woman speaks again.
They let you in, didn't they? The ones behind the glass. Tell them I'm ready, but I won't be gentle.
Her smile widens, just slightly too wide. She holds out her hand, blood under her fingernails. You have two options now, and neither feels safe.
Eliminate the woman, interrogate the woman. Eliminate, I'm so sorry.
The decision
I'm so
is made.
sorry.
You lift the device they gave you, compact, silent, government issued.
Bang!
No blood, just a click. She doesn't move, she just watches you. And for the first time, she blinks. Once. She whispers almost kindly.
You always pick the simple ending.
Then she vanishes. No scream, no collapse, just gone. A low sound rolls through the school. Not a siren, more like a breath. The lights stop flickering. The hallways fall quiet.
We're
the
good.
signal stops looping.
We did it.
It feels like everything resets.
Boom.
Target neutralized. Infection classified as contained. Well done, Agent.
They tell you the mission is over. You may exit the building. You walk through the front doors, and the morning sun is already waiting.
Bang.
The sky looks cleaner than you remember. Too clean. They tell you everything will return to normal. The school will open again in 2 weeks. New staff will be assigned. No one will remember what happened here. They say you made the right choice. They always say that. But as you leave the gate, you pass by a mirror in the hallway. And for half a second, you see her again.
Nah, bro. No. I'm good. I'm done. I don't want to. Nope. Never done an interactive video before. That was actually pretty cool. I can't lie, though. That was really creepy. I did not like that at all. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this analog horror video and want me to do more, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click right here.